So guys, as I finish, niko na shida network kidogo, but there is the executive order signed by the president of our country and the Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja regarding the transfer of function for the county government to the national government. This occurred as part of the broader effort to streamline services delivery in Nairobi and enhance governance. Now, when I'm giving you just key highlights as my people, number one, transfer of key functions. The agreement essentially involved the transfer of key functions that were previously under the jurisdiction of Nairobi County Governor to the national government. These functions were primarily in the areas of transport, city planning, public health, housing, and environmental engagement. I want to ask a question by transferring key functions. If a governor transfers his functions or his duties as a governor to the National Assembly, meaning he will be the deputy governor. Remember, in the committee that the president that was appointed, around 7 are from national government. No. How 30% of the total people who are in that board are from county government. The rest are from national government, meaning the governor is rendered useless. Nairobi is a city. We have city manager. Nairobi is very dirty, extremely dirty. I don't know why we paying city manager. Public health is in the county government. Why should we do health as a national government function in Nairobi while other counties we do it as a county project? Kuna penye Sakaja amelegeza kamba kidogo na hao wase wanataka kumsaidia. Sakaja has failed his duties and we must say Sakaja is one term. Transport, county government. Public health, county government. Housing, environmental management, and why are we transferring this to the national government? Is the governor incompetent? Or would you want to what's our argument on this? We have the issue of rationale. The move was part of the president's broader vision to improve service delivery in Nairobi. Why? Nairobi is a county, not a country. The move was part of President Ruto's broader what? Vision to improve service delivery in Nairobi, which faces significant challenges like congestion, waste management, urban planning, and infrastructure development. All these are duties of. If we talk about rationale, issues of rationale, we talk about the congestion in Nairobi. Nairobi is too congested, and the governor is just there doing nothing. We have to check on this. The other one, when we're still talking about rationale, Governor Sakaja, who was elected on a platform of reform, expresses that the county government would focus on key areas where it could better service people. Now, how is it going to serve us, or what are the services we're going to get if we over 1 million people woke up in the morning, vote in an incompetent governor to be our governor? So a minute, please. I need some power. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. We can still vote as we go on. So Sakaja, we say Sakaja is incompetent because if we elected him, we gave him our votes, and now he's doing nothing in the county, then we must be worried. The third thing I want to talk about is impact of national Nairobi residents, being that I'm part of it. The national government would take a more direct role in transport management, including the Nairobi Metropolitan Transport Authority (NMTA), which would oversee the issues like traffic management and public transport services. Yes, that is very true. But what is the take of the governor? The National Housing Corporation would likely to play a larger role in the housing sector in Nairobi, addressing the growing demand for affordable housing in the city. This is not the first affordable houses we have. We've had a number, but not this kind of, getting those houses is not even an easy job. Then we want to say mbwekse mbwekse. What is mbwekse mbwekse? We want services and not mbwekse mbwekse. Yeah, we elected an incompetent governor and we complaining. Why is he giving his jobs very easily? And then then the president is giving us 80 billion. What will 80 billion help us with? The national government owes the county government over 100 billion shillings. They have to pay that money first. Then we have the fourth one. We have the legal framework. This is the transfer of functions and with the Kenya Constitution, which envisions devolution, but also allow for certain functions of transfer between the national and county government will need. Remember, the Constitution was enacted in 2010, and this when the current president became the first deputy of this republic in 2013. They were the first people who were given the mandate to exercise this thing. Kwani hakujua ati there is this part of constitution that tells us that there is transfer of duties. Why are we doing it now and in an illegal way? We need to have public participation that should not even take less than 14 days. We're currently having less than 12 days and we're complaining to be having public participation to transfer the duties to the national government. Then we're trying to play around with us, telling us that we are not transferring duties. It's a collaboration. There is nothing like collaboration. And we have to wake up as Nairobi. Okay, thank you so much. Then the fifth one I want to talk about is public and political, how do you call it? Public and political reactions. Somebody may say that we are talking as politicians and these are politics, but these are public demands. We just follow what is written in the constitution, because the constitution stipulates these things very well. We don't use the older constitution, we use the current constitution that was amended in 2010, and we must execute it to the best of our ability. And that's why we swore to be members of this thing. Now the decision sparked some debate. Yes, we know it. It sparked some debates. Like I am one of the people saying no. Yes, I am saying no. Embakasi MP is saying no. And the governor, the senator who should be oversighting the county, the county executive, is also saying no. Mind you, this the senator was not even consulted that we want to transfer some duties. How will he oversight this thing if he is not even consulted? So we say that this one is very wrong and we can't continue with that. There may be these people saying that they are critics. We are not criticizing these people. The duties of a member of parliament, a member of county assembly, a member of senate, and a member of the women league or the women league, these people are there to oversight. What are they oversighting? MCS and senators should be oversighting the counties and the women reps. MPs should be oversighting on the National Assembly or the national government. It's like most people have been praising the executive as if they are doing us favor. There is nothing like favor these people are doing. And I want to sound a warning to each and every person. We shall be having a meeting. I don't know whether it's going to be physical or just online, but I had some information from Babu that we should be having some meeting, but we'll engage the public very soon. These people are corrupt. The national government must release more than 100 million that they owe the county government of Nairobi. From there we can talk. Yeah. Then they told us that there is future collaboration. What do we want to collaborate? Why? The incompetence ndio tuna collaborate ama nini? You should not be coming to lie to us frequently that mambo tupange. Hatutaki kupanga mambo. We are here to see duties being executed. I remember all these people said that I swear to discharge my duties, to perform my functions in the above mentioned office to the best of my ability, without fear, favor, affection, or ill will. These are the duties that are being discharged effectively. We elected conmen to rule us, and they are now eating us. Remember, the 5th year is coming to an end. And again, okay, before coming to that, I'm going to remember okay, thank you. The functions that I feel as a Kenyan politician, as a young politician, and as a Gen Z in this country, I feel that there is the traffic and transport system that will be affected, and with issues such as Nairobi Expressway and matatu operators operation transport management, which has been key areas in the national government, might be affected negatively, because if you understand, you understand. If you don't, forget about it. Then we have the urban planning, which is the duty of the county government. We have a governor who stays in Nairobi but do not work in Nairobi. Where are we heading to if we have such kind of people on board? Why? Why are we having people who a governor who serves in Nairobi but do not work in Nairobi? He knows nothing in Nairobi. Is a content creator. You can't go saying books. We want people who thinks. We want people. Hatutaki madimples. Tunataka wase wako na akili ya kufanya kazi na kufanyia wase kazi. Remember, these people have been a legislator before even coming to executive. He became an MP, became the chairperson of some board, became a senator and became the chairperson of some board, which we don't want to talk about. And now discharging the duties of a member of county assembly, senate imekuwa ngumu. Member of county. I mean, we have Nairobi is one of the dirtiest places. Solid wastage management. Very dirty. We have very incompetent people serving. We have somebody like Musiria, a very content creator, very good content creator. And mind you, I knew this young man well, my friend Babu, but I was still young, so I could not fight him. Enough to fight These women, how do you call it? Musiria. Musiria, I'm now old enough to fight you. Handling Nairobi's wastage crisis could require national level coordination and resources. That is it. But because the governor is incompetent, we need to impeach this old man so that we remain in peace. Then we have the affordable housing project, which I don't want to talk about because I've not even seen the essence of those houses. Yeah. Then the constitution tells us how we should be having our votes in Kenya. Thank you. I'm sorry for that. Now, the constitution tells us how we should be voting. If we voted 2022 on 9th, then the constitution tells us that we should be voting in the 5th year, not after 5 years. Remember the older constitution, those who got the privilege of reading the previous constitution, it was telling us that we should be voting after 5 years. But this one tells us that we should be voting in the 5th year. In the 5th year is 2026, and it's the first Tuesday in the month of August in the 5th year. If you check Article 142 of the Kenyan Constitution, Article 136 and Article 124, you will know how to calculate how we should be conducting ourselves to vote. Now, I want to put it very clear the reason as to why I don't support this regime. Number one, I am a member of ODM, and I publicly say that I'm a member of ODM. I just want to give you highlights, guys. Last year, in the month of March, our party leader, Mzee Raila Amolo Odinga, and the president signed a 10-point agenda that was to be executed in the first quarter. The first quarter went, the second quarter went, and we gave them half. The next half in Aisha by next month. Remember, if you don't know what the 10-point agenda is, number one, we had the restoration of trust and national unity. You can't tell me that the transfer of duties from county to national government is restoration of national unity. And both parties committed to work together towards national healing and promoting unity. Included efforts to address the rift between election results and ensuring that no Kenyan feel excluded from national process. I am a victim whose vote was rigged to put this young man as the president of this country. Yes. So I am so bitter. National unity, restoration of trust, and that restoration of trust and national unity. We try to be, but as Gen Zs of this country, we say that we are united, and that is the true definition of national unity and trust. The Kikuyus and the Luos and the Luyas and the Kalenjin and everybody should be working together as a team. Yeah. Then we have elections. We do have goons doing the elections. Remember, what the constitution tells us is we have 7 people, or we have 5, 3, 2, 1. Calculation is done. If you understand it, you understand. If you don't, forget. You have 733 or 5221 or 141 131. I don't know whether you're getting me right. That is it. There was a promise to okay, coming to point number one, restoration of trust and national unity. It is not, because we want to suspend other people and we say that it's a national unity. It is not. That is number one failure. Yeah. Aya, electoral reform, tumeleta huyu Mturu but tumeanza kuona ubaguzi. Kama mtu aja lead that election moja, ataanza kusema ati there will be rigging this year. I want to warn the IBC chair, we are with you this time round, or you die the same death Kivuitu and this old man. Yeah. Number 3, inclusive governance. You can't include the county government and national government and tell us that it's an inclusivity. Include all county governments together so that you incorporate them, or you suspend everything to do with county government. Therefore, we'll talk about inclusivity in governance. The agreement emphasizes the need for more inclusivity in the governance, where opposition voices would be included in the discussion. If we say that we are going to Kitengela, munatuletea goons, is that inclusivity? Why are we having goons brought to Kitengela to fight us, and yet you tell us that there is inclusivity in governance? You even fight Sifuna, who wrote the 10-point agendas. So we need to check on that. We have the constitutional reform. We have MPs who are doing nothing. Somebody like Sudi is representing no one. He's legislating nothing, but he's representing their people. I like the representation part. The duties of a legislator in this country are 3: legislation, representation, and oversight. And you can't oversight the government you are eating within the same plate. I'm so disappointed with some other people sending me messages zenye sielewi, addressing the cost of living. The cost of living has gone high in Kenya, and no, all of you understand, most of those staying in the cities. A commitment was made to tackle the rising cost of living, particularly the high prices of fuel, food, basic commodities. There is nothing that has been handled like that. Remember, it was the first quarter it was to be done in the first quarter. First quarter was done, second quarter nothing happened, the third quarter nothing was done. This is the fourth quarter, of which the fourth quarter we have less than 30 days, and we still believe that nothing is going to happen. So we need to change. I'm so disappointed with whatever the government is taking. We have the economic recovery and job creation. We have many young people who are out there and they lack jobs. Yeah. And these young people fighting the government, try to fight with the government. They don't fight the government. They are fighting for their spaces. You tell us to create job. Where do we want to create? The old people are in the office. I remember, I used to say this. The suckers are taking responsibility from old bananas. How are the suckers going to take the responsibility if the old bananas are still growing and they are yielding nothing? Why? The suckers should leave the responsibility for old bananas. People like Madividi has 2 offices doing nothing, just praising the president of doing nothing and saying that 2 term. The economic recovery and job creation. The agenda included a strong focus on economic recovery with a popular emphasis on creating job opportunities for the youth, supporting small and medium enterprises, SMEs where PS Mangini is, and attracting investment to boost the economy. Number 1, I want to make it clear to everybody, the Nyota Fund is not our money. Ni pesa ya World Bank, so mtu asitudanganye sijui pesa sijui nini. Hizo ni ukora. The initiative for economic diversification were also discussed to reduce dependency on fewer sectors. And that's why Sakaja is depending on the national government, because he has failed to discharge his duties to the best of our interest. I'm coming to Bill at the same time. I'm the next MCA Kobura Ward, so Bill pia done it to sikuji. I'm very bitter. We have debt management and an economic reform. Both leaders agreed, and both leaders are Raila and Ruto. Both leaders agreed on the need to address Kenya's public debt and implement sound fiscal policies. And the agendas included plans to reduce borrowing and why are we doing that? How will we manage this one if we still want to borrow more than, we need to be very, very careful. There are a lot of money we're wasting. Today I'm very disappointed. To be very serious with whatever we're doing. The rules in this country, the constitution tells us very well. We have 290 elected members of National Assembly, plus other officials, plus a total of 350 members sitting in that office, doing nothing, because we are told that they should be oversighting the government, oversighting nothing. For a president, for an executive to borrow money, there must be consultation in the national government, and this one is not done to the best of our interest as the people represented in the National Assembly. We need, yes, just nipe 2 minutes. So we need to change on this and make sure that we have people who can lead us to the best of our. Then the 8th point was security and sector reform. We have very poor system of security system. Tracking corruption. So generally speaking, the 10-point agenda that was done, that was signed to be complete in the first quarter. If it was signed in the month of March, the first quarter was to be in which month? April, May, June. By June, we would have got some information. Then we had these people, mtu anatoka kwake. I remember the chairperson of that meeting was the deputy SG, deputy wa Sifuna. I remember very well. Alafu saizi bado kitu sasa pato hakuwa, but we can confirm akiwa huko. Je, hata niko the last part, alafu namaliza. Shama, thank you. I'm in Kenya. I'm in Nairobi. Sorry. I'm in Nairobi. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm very bitter today because we need to change the system. I was born to fight for the people, and I will continue fighting for the people. the interest of our people must be met to the best of our judgment, to the best of our ability, to the best of the interest of our people. So the county government of Nairobi has failed terribly because we elected an incompetent governor with a sharp senator. Kwanza deputy governor hata yuko. So guys, I need to end that at that point. I have other things to run. I think we'll meet later. Then, as I said, we are having a discussion with Akina Babu, and we'll engage the public either over the weekend. We should be having a meeting in Western, but sitaenda, but I don't know. I'll be giving way forward. So any day nikipata information, I think we'll talk today and know how the situation is. So if we have the meeting over the weekend, I'll share with you, or we'll share as a group, or we'll know kama tunakuwa na discussion kwa si tukue physical but tuweke platform kila mtu aongee, ama tukue nayo alafu tutashare later, or whatever the case is, we'll share with the public. But the fact remains that tunasema one term, the county government, one term of Nairobi. The county government of Kisumu, we are also coming for you. Not the nini, but the MCAs. Kwanza Ken, nimesikia Ken anataka kuwa MP. And he has done nothing in Ahero. Ahero is very dirty, just like Nairobi County. So Ken, we are coming for you. We are coming for Bill. We are coming for Aduinya. And the 35 MCAs in Kisumu, we are coming for you. You can't be oversighting what you don't understand. I don't know whether we are electing idiots or whatever. Your work as a member of county assembly, MP, MCA, governor, so long as you are a legislator, is to oversight. You are oversighting nothing. Instead, you are praising these people. You are representing. Who are you representing? Bill has never been to the ground from 2000. No one knows him, and he's the MCA. Forcing me to work on local politics, but I don't want to. I'm so disappointed with a number of legislators, and we must change the legislative part of government of this country, and that's why we are supporting all youths wenye wanasimama. We shall stand with them, and we shall make sure wameingia parliament, so that we continue inflicting this thing to the best of our interest. Otherwise, thank you and be blessed. I beg to leave. Guys. Thank you. Bye. Once again, mimi ndiye Sifuna. Mimi ndiye Kazibiri Bola, and the member of County Assembly of Kisumu, MCA Kisumu Kobura Ward in Kisumu in 2027. See you later, probably in the night. Thank you.